annex parts of the occupied West Bank. Hussam Zomlot is head of the Palestinian mission to the UK and a senior advisor to President Abbas.
We said clearly that it would be a declaration, a legal declaration of making all the agreements void, of actually ending the prospects for a two-state solution. It's a disregard to the regional stability, and we are all heard the King of Jordan, King Abdullah, only yesterday confirming that this will have severe consequences on the relationship with Jordan, and this is such a violation of the basic international rules, law. Israel has the full support of the Trump administration when it comes to this very illegal act, an act that is very well described in international law as a war crime. And it tells you also that Israel is using the corona pandemic, thinking that the world is distracted and there would be attention on other issues.
How much will actually change, though, on the ground? Israel, of course, doesn't regard those settlements as illegal. They are already there. It's changing the terms of its sovereignty over those settlements. It's not actually going to make, in real terms, much difference, is it?
No, it will make all the difference, because there is a big difference between a de facto control, and for the last 27 years we have been in a political process to negotiate how to end that de facto control, because it's very well defined in international law, in UN Security Council resolutions, as a military occupation that must end. A sovereign independent state of Palestine must be established on the territory of 1967 borders. Now, to make that de facto control a de jure according to Israeli law, that changes the whole story, and that tells you firmly about the real intention of Israel to turn what's supposed to be a temporary military occupation into a permanent situation, and that would make any future political process about the two-state solution void and meaningless. And that's why many international actors, including the European Union and the United Kingdom and many other countries, are saying, should this happen, that will spell the end of the two-state solution, as has been espoused by the international community.
Yeah, but if there were to be a two-state solution, and that looks a very distant prospect, those settlements would be under Israeli control anyway, wouldn't they?
Said who exactly? Those settlements.
No, but realistically, many of them have been there for a long time, and they're not going away, are they?
No, James. You don't sit on a table to decide how to share a piece of pizza, and then I start eating your pizza while we're talking. This is not genuine. This is not real. The world has recognized the state of Israel. We, the PLO, has recognized the state of Israel on the 1967 borders. That's 78% of Palestine. We have accepted to establish a state on the 22%.